The question was on the ballots, and the voters said yes to alcohol sales in Lee County and in Beattyville.
But beer, bourbon, and wine are not heading to shelves just yet. LEX 18's Conroy Deluche reports on what happens next in tonight's big story at 5:30.
City and county officials are still working together on an ordinance that makes the most sense for Lee County and for Beattyville, and to try and bring more prosperity to the area, along with people to experience beautiful views you'll find like this. County Judge Executive Chuck Caudill is finishing up his first year in office, just down the street from what he calls the birthplace of the Kentucky River.
So I think that's something we've undersold over the last few decades, and I think it's something we have to get better at.
Beyond the beauty of the mountains and the river, Caudill is optimistic that approved alcohol sales may bring new opportunities to Lee County.
We could see restaurants that are now more willing to come to this area and look at us as a viable place to open a restaurant, because the success rate of restaurants that sell alcohol is far greater than those that don't.
So when do beer, wine, and bourbon legally hit shelves? It's still not completely clear yet, but the hope is for ordinances to be in place by January 4th. The city and county will hold their own meetings and 2 readings each, taking input from attorneys and the locals, but they say that they will work together on what the final rules will look like for alcohol sales.
And it will keep a lot of trouble down for us, understanding that we have one ordinance and it covers everybody.
Mayor Scott Jackson looks at projects such as Town Square in his hometown as to what the future here can look like. He says alcohol won't necessarily bring tourists here, but now people will have a choice, and there is one less obstacle standing in the way to bring in new business. In Lee County, Conroy Deluche, LEX 18 News.